that has anyone that is authentic, I like.
Yeah, you just want to see someone being their real self, you know?
Yeah, that's anyone
I get that
does,
part.
It's like the funny. You ever watch? Man, you know what would
Bring
be,
the Funny on NBC with Chrissy Teigen?
I haven't seen it. Is it good?
I don't know.
It can't be.
We should ask a bunch of, my moms out there if it's, because that's the demo for that show.
Yeah, they get the. There's no way, dude. Clean comedy. Let's take Brian Regan.
Yeah. Well, he's funny.
He's funny. But, like, I think there's an edge to him where he is making fun of people.
Yeah, for sure.
It is me.
Dude, it's all about, like, the environment you're in, right? So, like, Bring the Funny is stupid because, like, in the world of, like, network television, the person who's saying the most wild thing on network TV is gonna be the funniest.
He's the funny guy. Yeah.
Whereas I feel like in the world of stand-up comedy... I'm not saying, Brian Regan's number one or anything, but, like, I'm saying that, like, I think that, like, people like Brian Regan and, like, Jim Gaffigan stand out a little bit because they're so clean. And, like, what I feel like when I watch, like, Jim Gaffigan, it's way funnier to me sometimes because he's able to do it without saying fucking shit and talk about cum and farts and, dead presidents, whatever. Like... I don't know if that even makes sense.
No, I know what you mean.
It's like the environment you're surrounding yourself in.
You can create, it's like creating you know what I was thinking about in the shower? Not to be like high guy, like, like a high-minded thought.
Yeah.
But I think...
Light on me.
All right, it's like a punchline is, it's understanding. It's like you understanding it, and then it's also being unexpected. So it's something that makes sense, but it's just something you weren't expecting. That's why hack jokes suck, because you're like, I was expecting this.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the whole art, right?
Right.
It's like, you think you're going this way, but then it went that way.
Right.
Like, you're defining comedy.
There's one of our, yeah, I know. It was profound.
It's also like, it's funny when people fall down. Like, it is funny. Dude, honestly, if we're being honest, I don't laugh. I hardly laugh out loud ever unless I see someone
hurt themselves.
Hurt. Like just this week, dude. When we were at... Oh, my God. Damn it.
Everything's fine.
Do we have to pause?
No.
All right.
The show must go on, dude. We're not pausing.
That's a full third of a Miller Lite there. I guess it's just water and beer.
Oh, dude. I will sacrifice.
You know what? Go get a towel. I'm going to start this story.
What are you afraid of?
I'm worried about your floor, dude. You can't just let beer sit in. It's just dripping. It's dripping off. This is fucking bad. It's hurting my brain now. I can't watch it just drip for 45 minutes. All right, so the story that we're going to tell is basically on Monday, Joey and I went to a sports bar pub place to watch the Bengals get raped in front of a national audience for the 30th time. Yeah, I can say whatever. So the Bengals got in front of a national audience, and while we're sitting there, I'm facing the door. Joey's facing like the kitchen, if you can imagine that kind of situation at a booth. This cat walks in, and he's probably like 6'3", 6'4". There's kind of a low-hanging banister ceiling. This guy's walking full speed, which you don't really realize how fast you walk.
You walk fast
until I can't get it out of my head. I've been thinking about it all week. He walked straight into this banister. Imagine your fucking head literally at your eyebrows being like, oh, I'm gonna get Buffalo. Like, bam! Bam! It was a thump, dude.
Okay.
It sounded unnatural.
From my perspective,
you didn't see it. Your back was to him. Yeah.
All I had was the audio. And it was like... Everyone stopped in the restaurant.
It got silent
because there was a thud complemented with a crack.
There was a crack because it was wood. It was wood, and it wasn't. It
was fucking crazy.
Boy, dude, that guy, and he played it off like a champ. He was like, "Oh, what's that?" Like, and he just walked away, and I was like, "My dude, how you're like 6'4"? Don't you fucking start peeping that shit? Don't you start clocking that?"
Yeah.
Living that tall guy life? I don't know what it,
When I came in, you saw me kind of duck. I was like, whoa, that's pretty. Like, some people aren't observant, dude. I'm like 5'11".
Yeah, me too. Some people aren't observant, dude.
Clearly.
Well, we also have an issue.
It was just like a bang. And I remember,
God, it was that's literally the only way I can describe that sound is unnatural.
yeah,
that's the only way I can describe that sound.
You were rattled.
Dude, I saw it. I literally was like staring exactly at it. It was like such a rare moment where I was like witnessing a live event happen.
You were watching
in real time.
Yeah, no, it was because I remember looking at you, and usually I think in that circumstance you'd be like, the guy kind of ran off, so you didn't really ask him if he was okay, but he just kind of ran off in embarrassment. But everyone
I was in shock.
You were. That's my point. You weren't like, "Oh man, are you all right? Ooh, you got you good." You were like, I could tell because I remember looking at you. I'm like, dude, did you hear that? And you were in shock. You were like, yeah, no, I saw that, dude.
It was a lot to see.
You didn't laugh though.
You're
laughing now.
Yeah, I couldn't have laughed in his face, dude. If I did that, assuming that he could get up off the ground and gather his thoughts after getting domed like that, I couldn't have laughed in his face because then he would have for sure pulled a knife on me. But like,
yeah, he wouldn't have been in his right mind, dude.
He was weird. Rattled. I've been thinking about that all week, dude.
But looking back though, do you think it's funny?
Yes, it's very funny. For sure, dude. One time, the hardest I've ever laughed in my whole life, to tell you about this, is one time me, my dad, and my little brother, were sitting at a Burger King drive-thru. Mm-hmm. And we're just like parked. There's a line, right? Anyway, there was a big box truck where there was a guy carrying, patties and lettuce, like the goods. He was loading up for another, shift, whatever. This guy's running up and down the ramp off his truck. Okay. And his truck's, it's like a decent, Burger King box truck. It's probably 3-4 feet off the ground. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So he's running up and down this ramp with a dolly doing these things. In full speed, he's running up and down. And then I swear to God, I was like, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. I'm like 12. This guy's running off the ramp, fucking trips off the lip of the ramp, falls off the edge of his truck, and goes face first onto the ground, and a bunch of hamburger patties just fly up.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I cried laughing. I was a young boy, and my dad wouldn't even discipline me. He was like, that's just funny, dude. It's just, we all laughed. We had a great time, dude. We still talk about it, dude.
I think
this guy might have had brain damage, too.
Are you serious?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. But we still, at dinner, we're like, you remember that time? We're like, yeah, I remember the burger. The funny part was the burgers. It's like a cartoon. It's like, bling.
Yeah, dude. That sucks because you get no sympathy when you fall, and it's like when
he was running up and down a ramp. Like, you fucking idiot. Like, you can't do that. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like bad because like if the burgers hadn't flown in the air, you would have just had to focus on like blunt force trauma to the head.
Yeah.
But since burgers flew in the air, you're like, what a whimsical time.
Yeah, that fall definitely fucked his brain up, He's probably still working at BK, man.
So do you want to go back to the expectation versus the basically me defining comedy?
Yeah, sure.
Reinventing the wheel. So I was watching my friend's like sketch comedy, like Second City thing.
Yeah.
A bunch of people I knew were in it, and they wrote all these sketches.
A live show, or is this like a video?
This is a live show.
Okay.
And I was thinking about it, and there was a scene where there was like, it was good. It was basically like these Catholic girls praying to Jesus, and they were like turned on by sexy Jesus. And the end of the bit was like, the nun comes out and is like, says something, and then she says like, oh, are you guys coming with me? And then they're like, coming. It's like a pun. It's like they had 2 cum jokes, which I think too many cum jokes.
In improv, this is wild, dude.
This is sketch.
Okay.
Same thing. Wait. What do you mean wild?
I don't know.
What was your point?
I don't know. Improv doesn't really talk about cum all the time.
Yeah.
I feel like every improv show I go to, they're like, we're on a 13-person bike riding down this. Like, and I'm like, what?
There's good improv.
There is good
improv.
Some
cummy improv.
Yes. I want to see the cum improv.
Yeah, dude.
That's what I want. Point me in that direction.
Out there. There's like, I know what you mean. You think it's like,
it's not
like
groundlings,
for children.
I'll tell you that much, dude.
Yeah. No, they do some, but no, all right. But to that point.
Yeah.
To that point, what you just said, there's not like, and that was kind of like, ooh, cum.
Yeah.
Ooh. But I was like, dude, if the nun would have come out and would have just like wiped her hand on the pew and because she's like a serious nun, that's her character, would have like pretended to wipe her hand on the pew.
Yeah.
And then like, is this pussy juice? Like it would have been it's
That'd be
such
rad.
a cheap joke.
Yeah.
But just like it was the ultimate, because it's like these like clever little like puns and little jokes along the way, but it would have just been like hit you with a hard, crass, like, what?
Well,
is this pussy juice?
Yeah.
People would have been like, what the fuck?
Yeah, well-
no one would have laughed, but I would have just,
Yeah.
I would have.
It's like breaking that fourth wall
Yeah.
a little bit, because you're like,
Yeah.
I feel like improv, again, I'm generalizing here, so don't, all the improv fans out there, don't hate on me, but like, I feel like it's kind of a little, it's often mild, right? It's not like, I don't see, maybe it's just me. I haven't seen a whole lot of improv that was really like pushing some limits. You go to, listen, I'm not saying stand-up is better than improv. I'm not saying that. They're different things. But like, you go to any open mic, some guy's basically talking about planning a mass shooting on stage. And you're like anyone goes up there and he's like, no one will fuck me. I just need to see blood.
Right.
Like, that's an open mic in Los Angeles. That's all of them. So like,
So you do the pussy joke there.
Yeah.
Then people are gonna be like, fuck, another.
Yeah, another
Yeah.
pussy joke. But you do it in the improv thing.
Right.
You're like, wow, I didn't see that coming.
You don't, because it's all these like clever jokes that they've been working on for.
They're
like,
clever.
they're
Improv's clever,
yes.
dude. That's the thing. Maybe that's kind of what
I think sketch is clever, and that's
Yeah.
what I noticed, because there's a lot of like
What's
clever
the difference
jokes.
between doing a sketch and doing improv? Isn't improv a sketch?
No, it's like premeditated. Do you know what I mean? It's like they've written this out.
So it's complete. There's no riffing.
No.
Okay,
So
interesting.
that's why it would have been funny, because you're watching it and you're like, oh, this is cool. They're very prepared. They're very well rehearsed. And it's like, and then it just doesn't just to come out, and it doesn't fit the tone. This character that had been in it the whole time and was like very serious, who would never do that.
she farts. What is this pussy juice? You're like, what happened here? We just turned into a Larry the Cable Guy special. Like, I thought we were at Second City. I thought they had higher standards than this.
That's
What did I pay $900 for this class for?
Yeah.
We're making fart jokes. I want my $1,000 back.
That's basically it. It's like everyone has these like clever little things, and it's all the same, So you get to the end, you watch all these shows, and everyone's like, I paid $1,000 for this, so I'm gonna put some like clever little blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it wasn't good. It was good, but it just wasn't. I want dirty, raunchy. I want just like if you hit me with this wiping your hand on the pew, smelling it, and asking if it's pussy juice from a nun. That to me is comedy. And maybe I'm lowbrow, but that would have, I would have got.
It's just like, well, like, I don't know. I can tell you, like, anytime I do, like, any kind of show, I, like, try to, like, listen to what everybody's saying and be, like, in my head, be like, all right, what is, like, the ridiculous thing I could say that might resonate with these people? Like, if it's a bunch of, like, hipster or, like, college people try to make some, joke about Morrissey, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a bad example, but like, that's not a secret of the trade. It's just like, you just go to a room and be like, what is the thing? I feel like, dude, I'm not saying this is right or wrong, but when I think about like comedy and like every time I go into a room to like do a set, I'm like, what is the elephant in this room?
Yeah.
Like, that's like my goal is anytime I walk in, I'm like, what's the elephant in this room right now? What is everybody thinking that no one's talking about?
Yep.
That's like my only goal, and it never pans out for me. I always am way off base.
Hey man, you got it. When you hit it on the head though, it's like, okay, can I tell a story?
Yeah.
It's about that.
We're at a podcast. It's what this is for.
All right, permission granted?
Yes. You don't have to ask me permission. Ask the 30 people watching this on YouTube.
I think it's my like cute way of being like, I'm gonna tell a story.
Yeah. No, go for it. Get in there.
So, and I probably told you this before. This was at Flapper's open mic one time.
Not a good place.
It's a rough
place.
Rough vibe. So you know this, right?
Yeah.
So you're in there and there's 25 comics that go up. You might not get up, and you drove all the way to Burbank, so you don't really know. It's tense. Everyone in there is just trying to get on stage. They're hoping their name gets called. And nobody's doing well. Even comics that have seen do well are not doing well, okay? And this girl gets up, Girl's super hot, ton of makeup, like hair. She's also done up, right?
Yeah.
She starts doing
the influencer comic.
Yeah, and she's doing, and I'm not calling her this, but she's doing dumb slut jokes.
Yeah, no, I've seen
It's a brand of comedy. These are not my words,
dude,
but
it is a brand of comedy out here. It's like the Instagram influencer who's like, hey, I'm more than just pictures of my asshole on an Instagram story.
But it's like the embracing.
And you listen and you're like, no, you're not. You were just that.
I just heard your
that
jokes.
That's all you are.
You are an asshole. And that's all.
That's it.
You're a discoloration.
You're a butthole. Like literally that's all that's going on. Guys too, by the way.
Yeah.
There's a lot of guys who do this. I'm derailing your story, but continue.
Yeah. Okay, so she's just doing they're bad jokes, dumb slut jokes.
Yeah.
She has this joke about saying that she sucks dick like it's her job, and she's like, "Oh, I'm not very good at it. I'm not enthusiastic about it. I don't like, you know what I mean? Like comparing, like she's bad at sucking dick.
Yeah.
But she's just she's like repeating, I suck dick like it's my job. Okay, so that's like her bit.
And eventually you're like, I think it is your job. I don't want to generalize
I got
here.
a feeling.
Why do you have a Mercedes?
Yeah. So I mean, it's that we're all like, and she's hot. She's hot.
Yeah.
So we know. And then this guy, she gets off stage. She doesn't even finish her joke. Anyway, this guy gets up and he just calls it out. He's like, can't talk about sucking dicks. You can't get on stage to talk about sucking dicks in a room full of dudes. We're all like, oh, my dick, me, my dick, I got a dick, mine.
Yeah.
And then we're all like, and it was what all of us were just like, we just busted
out
laughing, dude. And he's just like, you can't do that in a room full of dudes because we're all thinking, well, me, my dude.
Yeah.
Like,
me? It's gonna be me?
Yeah,
I can do
dude. And it was just, and it's basically just calling her out that like, if a girl starts talking about sucking dick on stage, there's something about it where we're like, all right, now I'm listening, you know?
Yeah, well, I don't know. Everybody's different. I've seen so much comedy at this point, though, that if I hear... Like, that's like the new hack thing, right? Is like the chick who's going up there like, I'm a skank. Like, that's hack. It's hack. Yeah. It's also just as hack as when a guy goes up there. He's like, dude, so I was fucking this chick, and she didn't want to, she wanted a relationship. And I'm like, bitch, get out of my apartment. Like, dude, it's all hack. 98% of comedy right now is hack. Yeah. I swear to God. Swear to God. Now, including my own act.
It's hard to get around it.
It is hard to get around. That's the art form, right?
There are people that work at it.
God damn it, do I fucking hate it. I hate it so much just being there. And she's like, so this is the new thing. This is the new thing. Well, it's not even new. It's like the girl who goes up there, she's like, so I'm on the dating apps. And I'm like, God, no. Come on. It's no longer like a premise. It's just life. That's how people meet now. It's not I'm on the dating apps. Oh, no, this is how it is.
So
it's
I'm eating
like,
sandwiches.
So I'm on the dating apps and it's not going well. Your life isn't going well. These jokes aren't going well. Jokes is a strong word.
Life not going well by saying that.
Yes, stop.
Dude,
no
another
one
one
wants to hear it.
What about this is one thing I noticed in LA. Now we're just shitting on other comics, but this.
Yes, love it.
Okay, if you're a comic and you do this, if you're like, that's not even a joke. That's just like my life.
Oh my God! Yes. That's the worst thing. Is like,
that's not even a joke. That's like my life.
That's like my life. No, it's like in this same vein is when people go up there and they're like,
a homemade abortion.
They say like a really like line that bums you out. They're like last night I went to this open mic and this guy talked about. He's like, yeah, so my girlfriend, she broke up with me and she left me this cat, and then I had to put the cat down, and people were like. Which this is like, everyone's freaking out. This is when I perk up. I'm like, okay. I would like to see where this is going. He's like, I had to put this cat down, and, I didn't know what was going on. I just fed it Fruit Loops, and it started bleeding out of its asshole one day. And then, because I'm not going to buy food for it. It's not my cat. So I just fed it Fruit Loops, and it started bleeding out of its ass. And then it basically died. So I had to go take it and put it down.
That's open mics. And
then he was like, that's not even a joke. That's just something, I had to say. I'm like, well, then you did it wrong. You did it wrong.
You're supposed to say a joke.
That's not even a joke. That's the
and
best.
You knew it.
That's not even a joke. That's just my life. No.
You thought it was a joke.
There was one thing.
Yeah.
When you came here, there was one thing that you had a goal to do.
Right.
And it was tell a joke.
Right.
Not jokes. A joke. And you failed at it.
You know what it also does? It leaves you off the hook for not getting a laugh.
Yeah, it does. That's why people say it.
Yeah.
That's why people say it. It's they want you to. Then the comic's like, oh, maybe I'll get like a sympathy laugh. Which, if you're a comic out there looking to get sympathy laughs, quit comedy, okay? Because you want to be the punching bag. No, you got to punch other people.
Yeah.
Punch down, dude.
Go for it. Punch something.
down.
Yeah,
Punch
dude.
90 degrees down. Find someone who's dead and just start ripping on them for their shitty
Yeah,
life.
we'll see if we'll laugh, dude.
See what's
Make
I don't
a
know.
joke,
Who am
dude.
I though? You know,
Take a swing. No,
Take
I'm
a
on
swing.
board
Yeah,
with
no,
you.
I
I'm
punched as far down as you can.
as you have to.
Yes. Don't people are like, you're supposed to punch up. I'm like, you're a fucking pussy. All right,
Yes.
punch up. Oh, you know the people who are like
Trump.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, well, Trump. We have an orange monster for a president. I'm like, well, he's funnier than you, so you're at a loss right here.
And he's not really that
You
funny,
fucking-
but he goes for it.
He is funny, dude. He's hilarious. He doubles down. It's great.
That's why he'll diss
He's
people. and
fearless. I love it. I mean, like, I don't like him. He's,
Dude, he is hilarious.
A murderous.
Man. You've seen? Oh man, You've seen the video with the I think she's a Syrian refugee talking about her family. She like won the like.
It
Nobel
sounds
Peace
funny.
Oh dear God, That's what we're watching.
What's her name? Malala? What's the famous chick? She's out now. She was famous like in 2013.
No, this was pretty recent.
It's not her then. Is it
It's,
Greta Thunberg?
No,
That
we can
chick?
watch. We don't want to get into that.
Yeah, I thought she was annoying, and then I was like, I get it, but then someone's like, she has Asperger's. I'm like,
I feel like we gotta just leave it alone. You know,
I can't though, because like
punch down.
I'm not trying to punch. No, I'm punching up because she's beloved by everybody.
Yeah, that's true,
Like
yeah.
I don't even have a problem with her necessarily. I just was like, I don't know. The first time I watched it, I was like, boy, you have a good writing team. I was like, this is really planned out.
Yeah, she does.
I don't believe it, but either way,
I think her writing team is a little over the top.
I would say so. I mean,
It's a little bit over.
it's
a little heavy-handed.
It's caused me to check my own privilege a little bit,
How
because
so?
every time I'd see a clip and she's crying about like, you stole my youth, you stole my childhood. I'm like, you're 12, you have so much left.
Yeah.
Just go. You don't have to be here. No one says you have to be here. Okay.
Yeah.
Die on the sword. Okay.
Yeah, go for
Everybody's
it.
out there could be like, I gotta change.
How
It's not worth changing.
Yeah, dude.
If we gotta fight this hard to get people to give a shit about stopping the planet from burning, then let it burn.
Yeah.
Let it burn. Okay? We don't deserve it.
We don't. And we're all complicit.
We're all complicit, myself included.
Myself included.
I've a recycling bin outside. I've never touched it. I don't know. It's a whole other system. And then they're like, you can't have the bags. You can't. The trash company's like, you can't put the plastic bags in the. You know what I mean? Because, like, yeah, you can't, like, take a garbage bag, fill it with cans, and put it in the recycling bin. They're like,
Are you sure?
No. They're like, yeah, it has to be empty,
Oh, wow.
which is stupid. I'm like, dude, you got do some work. Like, listen, trash people, I know your job's hard, but, like,
the plastic bag
that's why
isn't
we hire
recyclable?
you, is to get our shit and sort it out. It's like the waiters who's like, hey,
Sorry, Greta.
I'm going to leave an iPad here.
I've been throwing my recycling trash bags whole life.
Me too.
Whole life.
Every city's different, but I know the one in my place, they're not down with it. But this is
Wait,
all
what were we
beyond the
talking about?
point. This is all beyond the
What
point.
were we
We're talking about Trump doubling down.
Dude. All right. Well, the clip we're going to watch is.
Well, you got a couple clips. We got one here. You got.
All right. We'll just do both.
Let's do both.
You down?
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's go.
cool.
Let's load up this one. You got it right there.
Yeah, it's right here.
So speaking of
We're
presidential
going to put
nature,
a pin
we got
on DJT.
Uncle Joe.
Uncle Joe.
Uncle Joe
Creepy
Biden.
Uncle Joe.
should challenge students in these schools to have advanced placement programs in these schools. We have this notion that somehow if you're poor, you cannot do it. Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids. Wealthy
Oh,
kids.
I like how the person clapped and then immediately was like,
I really mean it.
"Oh no, I don't know if I was supposed to clap here."
That was the observation I was talking about. There's someone that's like,
Oh, dude,
he's like just as poor kids are just as smart as white kids, and someone's like, who? That's the
well.
Who? You think they were just like? You think they were?
I think they were zoning out. They were on autopilot, and then they were like, they heard him give some kind of energy, and they were like, "Yeah, wait, what are he saying? Wait, why is he talking about the banks and Jews? What's?
Wait.
Oh no!
I was clapping just based on the cadence.
Yeah, just literally just repeat at that point, you know. Well, he's speaking at the Asian and Latino Coalition PAC.
Yeah.
Political Action Committee. So these people are raising money. Great. Greasing hands over here. Roll it back. Let's roll it back one more time because I want to really appreciate it.
All right. And also get a load of his face, and there's no oopsie daisy face.
No, he is also on autopilot.
Yeah.
He has no idea what he's talking about in this moment.
He thinks he's like picking up the scraps and like cleaning up after himself, and he's like,
yeah.
Black kids, Latino kids, wealthy kids. All right, we're good. No one will be the wiser.
Yeah, play it.
All right.
We should challenge students in these schools to have advanced placement programs in these schools. We have this notion that somehow if you're poor, you cannot do it. Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids. Wealthy kids, black kids.
There you go.
No, I really mean it, but think how we think about it.
He means it.
That felt like a joke that didn't land at a comedy club because he's like, black kids, white, wealthy kids. I mean, I believe that. You know?
Yeah.
Like, that's another thing. That's if you're failing a comedy, the person who like says a line and it doesn't get a laugh, they're like, I believe that. I genuinely believe that.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, I know. You said it. You should say what you mean what you say. Yeah. Dude, he is so out of touch. It's crazy to me that people think that he is the number one choice. He was on the island.
Yeah. Was he?
Probably.
Come on. Also,
come on.
We don't even need to know if he was on the
island.
Shit, Jeffrey.
Little St. James.
Jeffrey. Shit, I don't even remember his name anymore. Jeff.
Foxworthy.
Fox. That's right. Foxworthy
is Epstein.
Epstein. We don't even know if he was on Big Jeff's island, but we do have lots of footage of him just putting his goddamn hands on whoever he pleases.
Little girls a lot of the time.
Yeah,
he's like, you're so beautiful. You're so beautiful.
Why would we be like, I don't like this DJT, but you know who we should put in? Someone that looks just like him. But Trump is a wolf in wolf's clothing. Biden is a fucking like megalodon.
Yeah, he's like
he's like in a poorly fitted sheep's costume.
Yeah, I mean? And it's got patches all over it. And the tag's still on it.
Hey, man.
Yeah,
you're a monster.
Yeah,
and we know
he has the energy of like a school employee, like a business office guy who works like an elementary school who's like molesting all the kids secretly.
Dude, he's got a Sandusky vibe, dude.
He does have a very Sandusky vibe, man. You can't have shirts like that are like all stripy and looking nice, and I don't know, man. I just can't trust him. I got to go with my gut. I don't trust him.
I got something for you. Epstein for sure was murked. If Sandusky has not offed himself in prison, Epstein was murked for sure.
Yeah, dude, the fact that Jerry Sandusky A, hasn't killed himself in prison, B, hasn't been killed. Mm-hmm. How's that guy not been killed in prison? What if he came in and like fucked somebody up? What if Jerry Sandusky first day, like he had like a shank and like some guy came up and he was just like bam, like butterfly, like up the gut, lungs like, exposed. What and then he's just like, say something, motherfucker.
Just fillets someone.
Just because I fuck kids means you think you can pick on me? It's because I ruined the innocence of hundreds of kids' lives. I don't know if it's hundreds.
One's enough.
One's enough. But we know it was more than one, though.
Dude, people just think
I would take Jerry Sandusky in a prison fight if we were betting.
No way. I would only because he stayed alive this long.
If he's still alive, that means he definitely signed on with like the neo-Nazi clan of like the jail, like American History X style. Like he went in with that gang.
I'm gonna say he started the neo-Nazi. I'm gonna say there was a weak coalition going on.
No, we're so far above this. He went to a white collar prison, dude. Like I don't think he's doing a hard time. I like the idea of him starting a neo-Nazi group at a white collar prison. They're like
minimum security.
Like, we don't need to wear swastika tattoos. We all run housing.
We have air conditioning.
We run businesses. We don't need to do that. Like, we can just.
He's just like, nah, dude. This is Oz, baby.
Yeah. What's your other clip, dude?
All right. Can you entertain the folks while I pull it up?
I'm trying now. See, all I'm thinking about is Jerry Sandusky in prison. I can't believe he's not dead. I just assumed he was dead. Honestly, like I hadn't heard anything about him in a minute. Because that's the thing, right? Is that you go to jail and everybody says like if you fuck kids, man, you're gonna get fucked up in jail. But he's still there and he's fragile. Yeah, he's old. Yeah. I'm surprised he had the energy in the first place. You know.
Right.
Oof.
Well, if you're
that's
mentally
gonna get bleeped.
Dude, that's the thing, because you think it's a sickness, dude. It's one of those things where you think it's not just like. I mean, Louis kind of talked about this, but. It's a sickness. It's not just like, oh, I'm horny for children, you know? Because, like, I mean, I lived a large portion of my life not fucking nobody. I was pretty horny, you know? And
but never once when you're like, hey,
exactly.
I need to go find an ice cream truck.
Right, exactly. So it's like a sickness.
What? This looks like it's going to be bad.
Okay. We're probably going to watch. We might have to, like, cut it to get to the part. If you're down to just watch it.
Yeah, we'll cut it.
Let's watch it.
Nadia Murad was one of the thousands of Yazidi women and children abducted by ISIS in Iraq. Murad escaped and was later awarded the Nobel Prize in 2018 for speaking out about her experience. And when she visited the White House this week, President Trump didn't seem familiar with her story. Watch as Murad pleads with the president to help the Yazidis.
I'm from Iraq, and I cannot say my family is there in the jail because when ISIS attacked us, no one protect us. After 2003, we started to disappear from our area, from our homeland. When ISIS attacked us in 2014, they killed 6 of my brothers. They killed my mom. They took me to captivity with my 11 sister-in-law, with all my sister and my nieces. Our home is destroyed. We come to here, we go to Europe, we go to Arab country that ISIS did this. Everyone saw that, and we appreciate.
And you were captured.
Yes, Vice President, he helped us a lot. But now today you can solve our problem. Now there's no ISIS, but we cannot go back because Kurdish government and the Iraqi government, they are fighting each other who will control my area. This happened to me. They killed my mom, my 6 brother. They left behind them.
Where are they now?
They killed them. They are in the mass graves in Sinjar.
Yeah. Okay. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. He's like, in his head, he wants to be like, hey, listen, honey, there's 300 Democrats trying to take me out of office right now. I can't be bothered with this. I'm sorry your parents got killed. I'm about to lose my fucking job. All right?
Dude, I'm going to be honest.
He's not listening. I mean, like, I'm not even, like, surprised, but...
I think what's going on in his head is even more trivial than what you just said.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah. That's a man.
He's like, is the McDonald's open?
It's a man thinking about lunch.
Yeah, he's thinking about lunch. Yeah, he's like, should I get a McDouble or should I get a McChicken? I'm going to get both. I hope I die before they impeach me anyway, so... Oh, yeah, man. I also didn't get her point though. Like, listen, her story is incredible. It's a sad situation for sure, but what was her end goal there?
I think she
is she anti-Trump? I don't know.
Yeah, I think she just wants some sort of legislation to get better refugees.
Do Middle Eastern people like Trump? What's the deal with that? Because remember when Bush was in office, you'd always see that crazy shit of mascots of Bush, and they would burn it or stab it or shit like that. And it's not the whole Middle East, by the way. I'm not paint a general picture here. I'm not gonna say most
people. We're not fans of the war in their country.
Yes, okay. Listen, yes, they were not okay with a war criminal coming over here and raping their land for oil profits. But
no, from what I've seen though is Syria and a lot of communities. Let's just say communities. Let's take government out of it. Really appreciate American help against ISIS.
Yeah, I mean, but here's the thing: ISIS will just come back, dude. They can keep killing it, but it will just come back in a different form. And also, any place in America's gone, ISIS sprouted up. So, like, are we helping? I mean, we're the whole reason they exist in the first place.
We are.
And then now we're like, oh, we got to kill them all. I'm like, well, we could just
end it.
Get out of there. Let
Dude.
people do their thing.
I'm definitely anti-occupying anywhere in the Middle East. Even like because I watched Vice News. Maybe it's just because we're Vice boys that we.
Yeah.
Because I've watched so many basically people. It's like, dude, if it never ends because you just retaliate and then someone's like, well, fuck
I mean,
you.
it's like cutting the head off a dandelion, right? Like you can do that. It'll keep. It's like killing Osama, you know.
Yeah.
Either way, you know. Did you see that Planet Fitness? Wait, you had another clip. Is this the clip?
No, we're done.
We're good? All right, good, because I had a segue, dude. That's super smooth how I pulled that off.
Nice,
Take note, other podcasters. But did you see that people were pissed off at Planet Fitness because the CEO was donating to Donald Trump? So
No.
now we're doing this whole thing now where everyone's like, boycott Planet Fitness. Like, it was New Balances, you know,
Right.
at Chick-fil-A. Like, any place that's donated to Trump. It kind of got me thinking. I was like, dude, what, like... At a certain point, you have to be like, okay, I get it. Like, your dollar's your vote. But, like, then you got to wonder, like, what else are they doing with your money? You
What do
know?
you mean?
Like, okay, you're mad at this Planet Fitness CEO for, like, using his money to donate to Trump. But, like, what else? I think if we learn anything from Epstein, there's worse things you could do with your money than donate to Donald Trump, okay?
Fair enough.
You can do a lot worse than just give
Right.
money to that guy, right? So that's, like, I feel like the people who are genuinely mad, they're like, I'm not going to Planet Fitness anymore.
Yeah, but okay, my thought is it's like you're not donating money to Planet Fitness. You're paying for a service.
Yeah.
What that dude does with his money is his own goddamn.
Yeah, I don't know where I stand on it, dude. Because, like, I get it. Because if you legitimately hate Donald Trump, which I do, but, like, I don't know if I hate him enough to stop going to a gym. And, like, can you imagine that? Can you imagine trying to just imagine trying to follow through with this, like, virtue signaling thing? We're like, you know what? I am pissed off at Planet Fitness.
Yeah.
I am ending my membership. And then you go in and some guy at the desk, he's like, well, you have a 12-month commitment and
Right.
you have 4 months remaining. So if you leave now, we will have to charge you an early termination fee of $630.
Right. Which is more than if you just carried out the
Yeah,
contract.
which is more. And we do have your credit card on file and it will ding your credit. And then you're like, I'll just stay. I don't know. Sorry.
I'm just gonna keep it, and I already paid for it, so I'll still work out.
Yeah, I
here.
mean, but I'm not gonna be happy about it.
Dude, being virtuous is expensive, man.
Yeah, it is for sure. And anyone who's been to a Planet Fitness knows this isn't even close to their biggest issue. It's sanitation. But
You know what?
can't give people all this fucking pizza at a gym and then all the machines get greasy. It's nonsense. It's pandemonium in there.
All right, you know what though? All right, so I've worked out at a Planet Fitness. I've worked out at a 24-hour fitness.
Yeah.
Planet Fitness, way heads cleaner.
Oh,
than a
I'm
24-hour
not even
fitness.
comparing this to 24-hour fitness. 24-hour fitness probably donates to ISIS. Okay, that's who they're donating to.
They're saving money on paper towels.
They're literally like, yeah, this is like our business, but really we're in the game of, ending the Christian
Destroying.
religion.
Yeah, for sure. It's for damn sure not.
We
making
want to
it-
take over the infidels and the,
No, absolutely.
Yeah, dude, I got a gym beef.
You got to
This
what?
is why does
okay.
this bother me?
Okay, all right.
At the 24-hour fitness in West Hollywood, where I go, we've talked about this. I love working out there. It's like 95% gay guys. They're all super friendly. They
Yeah.
love me. It's great.
They're buying low on you, dude.
They are buying low. They think
Yeah.
I'm going to work out and get hot. Jokes on them. It's not going to happen. But so I go there. I swear to God, this happens once, twice, 3 times a week. You're on a machine. You're on an elliptical. There's 30 open next to you. And someone walks in and comes up and gets on the one directly next to me. Every time. Every time.
Why does this bother you?
There's don't we value personal space anymore? Like, why can't we just be... what do you mean? How do I have... This is crazy. I have to defend myself. Wouldn't that bother you if you were working on a machine, there's 30 open next to you, and someone comes in and is like, you know what? You know what one looks like my favorite one? The one right next to you. Would you like that?
Okay, here's my. I think more than anything, I'd just be curious.
I mean, there's certainly a curiosity factor in there when it happens, but like, god damn it,
Who
does
is
it
it?
piss me off?
Who is it
I don't know,
usually?
just anybody. It happens all the time. It's random people. I think it's people in Los Angeles or any big city they've become so accustomed to not having any personal space, and there always being people around there that they don't even notice it anymore.
Well, more often than not, will they pick the elliptical next to you, or more often than not, they move aside, have one or two in between?
Honestly, dude, it's about 50-50.
It's about 50-50?
Yeah, it really is.
They might just want human connection.
That's not the place
You don't
to
think
get
so?
it.
I
Go
don't
buy a
know.
hooker. I don't know. Go fuck a plastic doll. I don't know.
There's one around the corner.
Go on chat roulette and
Yeah.
start jerking off. I don't know. Do whatever you can to feel live, but like that's not the way to do it.
Yeah, okay, because when I've done cardio machines, that must be a West Hollywood thing, because it's always understood. It's like,
It's like urinals in a dude's
It
bathroom.
is,
You
yeah.
always give the buffer.
Right.
You need a buffer. I swear to God, it makes me want to scream. It's at the point now where if someone does it, I'll literally get off the machine and go to a different one in front of them. In front of them.
Right.
Fuck them.
I get it, because here's something you think about. One reason you would move to a urinal that wasn't adjacent to another person, splash.
Yes.
And when people really get going on elliptical, dude, you're
splashing. You're splashing. I hate it.
And splash.
And I hate people's smells, dude. I
Yeah.
don't like smelling anybody.
Yeah, I agree.
I hate it, dude. I don't think people are below me, but I do think that anyone's life outside of mine is like, it's of no, consequence to me.
Right.
I cannot, I hate the smells, dude. I hate someone coming up to me and being like, oh,
It's an
That's
invasion of
your-
personal space.
yes, it is, dude. It really is.
We don't think of it that way, but it is.
It's an invasion of personal space, and I don't know why it pisses me off so much, but yeah, I think if this happens to you and it bums you out, try it one time. It feels great. It feels so good for them to literally come up, and you got to be careful, because here's the thing: it's really got to be blatant. If it's like, there's a couple machines free, but they're kind of in between people. No, this has to be a clear cut. You know that you're in the right.
Right.
Do it. Wait for them to come up right next to you, and literally right when they get on, they start going. You be like, get off. Like, power down the machine. Get off. Don't wipe it, because fuck them. And then go like 3 or 4 to the right of that guy, and then start working out again, and just see what happens.
Sends a message.
Sends a message. They
That
might pull
was
a knife on you,
Not okay.
depending on the gym you're at.
Should be good in West Hollywood.
Oh, in West
Not
Hollywood, I'm
ashamed,
good. Yeah.
And if you're in the yard with Jerry Sandusky, then
Let's
definitely don't move. Just continue to work out next to him, man.
in the
I
prison
love
yard.
this. Dude.
I hope Jerry Sandusky's jacked now, dude. That would be awesome.
He's just got swastikas all over.
Yeah,
his
he's
face.
tatted the fuck
in
up,
white
dude.
collar prison.
Yeah, white collar prison. He's like, I think we need to start the Aryan race crew. But they're like, it's really
Hey,
not
man, it's
necessary.
really
we're all white in here. This is the nice prison we got to go to because we have money and we, bought out a judge. But like, dial it back. Some of
Maybe
us are trying to
Jerry-
run for office after this. We can't have Jerry
Trying to-
Sandusky coming over here talking about fucking kids.
Right.
Wearing a swastika. What if he just leaned into being the worst person of all time? He's like, you know what?
He's
People
like, guys,
hate me as
I'm
a pedophile.
rapist. That's my
I know
brand.
you guys thought I was just a rapist, but he's like trying to branch out from other roles. He's like, I know you know me as a child molester. I know that. But really, at my core, I'm a bigot. Okay? And I want to be taken seriously in the Aryan community.
I'm more than just a statutory rapist. I'm a rapist. I can do any type of rape.
Any rape. I just like being in control.
That'd be
joke. This is a joke.
This dude, we're pushing boundaries, man. We're doing rape jokes at Jerry Sandusky's expense.
Hey, who pushed more boundaries? Let's telling rape jokes to the guy, cornering a 13-year-old at a football camp. We're pushing boundaries? I think he pushed a couple boundaries.
Yeah.
Don't blame the mirror for showing you what's going on around this shit world.
Yeah, that's a crazy story.
Let's lighten things up as we close this out, dude. Let's go to some Yelp reviews.
Oh, yeah,
we are
let's look at it.
This is I don't know if you watched last week. I know that there's probably a 2% chance that you did. This is Godsmack's Instagram page. We're not gonna.
We're not screen grabbing.
We're not gonna do that.
Okay, all right.
Godsmack is They don't need any more publicity. I don't want more people listening to their music.
You want to do Subway?
Is that Ice Cube at a Godsmack concert? Why is he there? That's the... Go to Yelp, dude. Go to Yelp.
Okay.
Yes, dude.
Yelp fast food reviews.
Okay, so what do we got here? We have a Subway in downtown Los Angeles. 5 reviews total. 5. What's its aggregate rating,
Let's
real
go.
quick?
It's got 5 reviews, and it is in.
It's clocking a 2 stars out of 5. This Subway,
This is the thing.
down on South Los Angeles Street, Unit F. That's how you know a restaurant's good, when part of the address is Unit F.
Yeah.
Hey, it's next to the storage locker.
And it's definitely okay. Here's the thing, it's 3 1-stars, and if it's 3 1-stars, you know the 5 stars are plants.
Yes, and here's the thing though, like a 1-star almost doesn't really excite me anymore. It's like a 2-star that excites me.
Oh,
like I like
okay.
seeing someone who's being like, listen, I hate this restaurant, but I'm not an animal. Okay, they
Right.
did some things right. You know?
Those are the people that fancy themselves a food critic.
Yes, that's who I'm looking
Right,
for. It's
yeah.
the fake food critic. All right, I'm gonna read this first one. This is from Kevin Yu. I think it's Kevin Youkilis, the Boston Red Sox
Rialto,
player.
coming
from
into the city.
Rialto. He took a trip down to downtown LA for some unknown reason.
For the new Subway.
For the new Subway, he had to check it out at Unit F next to the Storage Wars reality show. This is where they all go eat. His review. This is probably the worst Subway I've been to. Super slow employees. In the middle of making my sandwich, guy picks up phone and walks to the back. Not very good customer service. Don't recommend going here. Dude, if you're going to be pissed off at Subway employees being on their phone, you can't go to Subway, man. Like,
Yeah.
you have to know that when you go to a Subway, you are never going to get their full attention.
Right.
It's just not going to happen.
When employees have nothing to lose.
They have nothing to lose. They work at the worst fast food chain of them all.
Right.
Because Subway used to be good. Remember when
Yes.
Subway was kind of good?
It was a treat.
It was a treat. It was like you being like, dude, I feel like shit. I'm not going to be trash and get McDonald's. I'm going to Subway.
Right. Eat fresh.
Eat fresh.
Yes.
And then we kind of realized that it was all bad and their spokesman was a pedophile.
Did we?
I hope he's in the chain gang with Jerry
that's
right now.
true. They probably are in white collar prison together, starting the
Started the neo-Nazi.
the Aryan Brotherhood. Well, okay. Here's a question for you: did Subway get bad, or was it always bad? And we just
It was always bad and our
Was it?
standards went up.
That's what I think it's.
Restaurants got better. As
used
time
to-
goes
yeah.
on, restaurants get better, and then we're like, Subway's terrible. It's like the girl that you date in high school and you go to college and you're like, I don't know, you're not that cool
Comparison.
when we all break this down.
You know what, dude? Comparison is the thief of joy.
Yeah.
You know when people always say that, but also comparison can also be, it can like expose joy.
Yeah.
Do you feel me?
Yeah, I can.
Because
I do
sometimes
feel it.
things you might be like, you know what? You like, let's say you like bitch about your job. Not your job now. You got an awesome job now.
Yeah.
And then let's say an old job, you're like, dude, this sucks. And then you see a guy fall off the back of a McDonald's truck.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Kind of
Good
made
job.
me feel good.
it's a good job. And I value it.
I do value it. Yeah, it does make you feel better.
Compare yourself to people that
I'll tell you who's not happy.
Okay.
Is Michael M. All right, he's got
right.
one friend on Yelp. He has one review. This is the only review he's ever written. Was for this Subway in downtown
an
Los
account
Angeles. He
for
made an
this.
account to do this. I am so upset that I'm being treated like a customer at this particular Subway. Wait, hold on. These people are fucking stupid. None of these people can
Right.
read or write. And we're the ones taking advice from them on which Subway is the best one. I'm so upset that I'm being treated like a customer at this particular Subway. What is he saying? Are you not supposed to be treated like a customer?
I haven't made it through this review yet. I'm thinking at this point he's doing a joke. But
You think he's joking? Okay.
Yeah.
We'll keep going. I'm being treated like a customer at this particular Subway. It's only my second time going there, and both times customer service has been terrible by the same person. He doesn't treat you with dignity and no respect. This is Rodney
Oh.
Dangerfield. I don't get no respect at the downtown Subway.
Dude, So he has a beef with a particular employee at this Subway.
Yeah.
This is it.
Yes. There's a guy he used to buy weed from who works at this Subway, and now he's being an asshole to him. Or some girl he used to date is the chick who bakes the bread.
It was fucking the dude that gives him no respect.
The sandwich artist. You know they're called sandwich artists at
Dude,
Subway.
that bums me out.
It does bum me out. It's because they're like, I want to be a real artist. They're like, you're nothing.
Yeah.
You make sandwiches, you fucking peasant. Welcome to Subway.
No, I think even like calling them a peasant, let's say King Subway calls him a peasant. It's like, that's what your role is, you like plebe. I think it's even more condescending to be like, no, you're not a plebe.
Yeah.
You're an artist of sandwiches.
Like they're patronizing you.
my
They're like, hey,
dick.
listen, we
Yeah.
know that you're working for a giant shell corporation and we're making all this money. You know what's crazy about Subway? Because they're all franchised, right? And that's the worst thing about working at a franchise restaurant is because the guy running it has something to prove.
He has something to uphold, or he gets his franchise taken away.
Yes. It's a guy who's like, this is my empire.
Right.
I have 3 Subways in Evansville, Indiana, and this is my empire. Mm-hmm. You know what's crazy about Subway is that that there's been a time. This has been said at least one Subway in the history of time. Some manager, as an employee, was leaving or quitting. He was like, you know what? You think you're better than us? Go to Quiznos.
You think so?
Yeah, that's had to have happened one time. You think you're better than us? Fine, enjoy Quiznos. Someone's being like, dude, one time when I worked at the pizza shop, this guy he would quit on the spot. He like freaked out and like yelled at me. Yeah. And he like for the longest time he'd been talking about going to work at McDonald's because like his girlfriend's brother worked at McDonald's. And it was his franchise. So they were gonna bring him on. They were like, dude, we're gonna get you like $30,000 a year. And he was like, fuck yeah. Anyway, this is an actual quote from the day he quit. I was standing there in the kitchen. He's like, you know what, man? Fuck this. I'm going to McDonald's where I belong. Oh, man. I had to sit there and I was like, you know what the saddest part about this is? He's right. You do belong in McDonald's.
And good for him.
And good for him for knowing what your worth is. Like, I'm not better than a Rally's. I can tell you that much. Dude, go search one. Find a McDonald's in Compton.
Okay.
I want to see what's going on. I want to see if the reviews hold up. Because I feel like we're doing reviews from like affluent neighborhoods and people are being shitheads. Are there even... Go to Yelp. There we go.
Right here,
yes, yes. Here it is.
Ooh, man.
2 stars, 38 reviews.
This is a 1.5 star.
1.5. Okay, this is McDonald's in Compton. Oh, there's pictures. Hold on.
Let's do this one. This has got a picture.
Over the years, it's been clean, and now it's disgusting. Both in food. God, these people are it's hard to even read their fucking reviews. Like, both in food and restaurant. My food was burnt, and it tasted old. Well, it was made 6 months ago in a factory, you sheep. To be a restaurant, it is not sanitary. Please check the photos. What's his photo? It's a fucking receipt.
This is a receipt. I don't really...
That's a receipt.
Wait, no ink on my receipt.
That's his complaint? He needs to write this off his taxes? He needs a better receipt?
Wait, I think this is a... Chris with a K. All right, maybe. Yeah,
Chris O.
Yeah, that's okay. But here's the thing: you lose a lot of credibility. Now it just feels like you're trying to pile stuff on top.
Yeah.
Are you distracted by the picture of the toilet?
Yes, I am. Click the picture of the toilet.
We gotta. All right, we'll just skip to it.
I mean, this just looks like a McDonald's. What is that? Is there something in there?
I don't know. Probably a pile of shit. Like most
pile
McDonald's.
of shit. There's shit smeared. If I walked into a McDonald's bathroom, there was shit smeared on the walls. I'd be like, oh, okay.
No, I'd be like, I'm gonna get out of here quick.
I was like, I gotta pee real quick, but I am gonna pee here because Wait, hold on. What is this one? Do you see this situation? Okay, this is a picture of a dead person in a booth next to a canister of milk. I think this is a dead homeless person inside a McDonald's. This is dark. I thought we were going to end on a high note, dude.
The thing is, she's taking a picture, man. Leave her alone. Let her
here we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right, yeah.
Alan S., Long Beach, loves to go to Compton for his McDonald's. This location has generally been low quality in terms of food. Parentheses, always room temp meat and undercooked fries, as well as customer service person at the... Oh, my God,
as well
it
as
angers
customer
me.
service, parentheses, person at the window shoves your bag into your face while talking to coworkers, and they address issues like missing items with an attitude. What, dude? Punctuation.
They don't know this. They don't know how to write it. They don't know what syntax is. But
go
disgusting. What? No, but today I end up with a hair in my food. That's absolutely disgusting. Can't say I'll be missing out on much by never returning.
Dude, this is okay.
Where's the hair?
Oh wait, let's get in.
I mean, you can barely. I see
it's
it.
a big black hair on
The
there.
hair thing, I never get that. Like,
I don't.
listen,
It doesn't
it would
bother
freak
me.
me out. But at the same time, like, how can you prove it's not your hair?
Yeah. And also, here's another. This is a very common thread in these bad Yelp reviews.
Yeah.
Is I'm not coming back, and you'll miss me when I'm gone.
Yeah.
Like,
They're like, you're gonna miss my
you're gonna
chicken
miss
nugget
Alan
order.
S from Long Beach.
Alan, what kind of fucking idiot do you have to be like a 30-year-old man ordering chicken nuggets and eating it at a McDonald's in Compton? How did this all happen? I would love to know, how did all this happen?
How'd you get here, Alan?
Let's go.
Wait, dude, are we gonna blur out Alan's face, or are we gonna expose
No,
him? All right, I'm
we're
just
not
curious.
blurring it
I don't
out.
remember what. Yeah. All right, Alan. Dude, let's find him.
Whoa, hold on. There are so many. This
There's a
is
lot
a
here.
gold mine. This location
there's a
has seen some
lot.
shit, dude.
Ooh.
Wow, that's a raw burger.
Ooh. All right, let's just end on this one.
Yeah,
Let's just
although
go
there
for
is,
it.
there is
There's
one
a
up
lot.
here.
There's a lot.
There is one up here, and it caught my eye because the first line was, "Dude that took my order was awesome. I asked for hot fries twice, and I heard him yell it to the back. 5 minutes later, my number's called. Cold ass fries. I stand there for a few minutes before anyone asked if I needed help. Young lady asked me if I needed help. I told her I asked for hot fries. She said, 'Well, I'm on break,' and turned around.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. She's on break. Get out of her fucking face, loser. Rude at its finest." Why do people think that it's okay that someone's like, "I'm on break, I can't do this"? Like,
dude,
and
if
they get
someone talks
mad.
to me on break, I'm like, I'm not getting
Enjoy
paid.
your break. Have
Right.
fun. Go smoke a couple cigarettes. Start flirting with your coworkers.
Go
That's
nuts.
what breaks are for.
I know.
Rude at its finest. Rude as fuck, it's its finest. I only came here because I'm getting my car service. Don't give me excuses why you came. You came here because you're a fat piece of shit. That's why you came to McDonald's.
Shay.
I'm only came here because I'm getting my car service across the street. Manager apologizes and gave me hot fries, but the little B was rude AF, and I wouldn't ever stop back here. Better service and clean your damn restaurant. Ooh, Shay, you seem like you have guilt for going to McDonald's.
Dude, I love the. Oh dear.
Here we
Dude,
go.
this is
Oh, here's one. This one involves
all right,
kids.
I'm watching this. If you have a queasy stomach, man, you might, because we're probably popping the image up out right now.
Oh, yeah, the image is up there. Maria A. from Linwood, California. Negative star. My daughter, 9. She had to specify the age. My daughter, 9, was eating her hamburger and never realized the inside was not fully cooked, red and bloody. Hey, bitch. Some burgers are supposed to be red and bloody. Not McDonald's. That's not. This is valid. The manager wanted us to go back for a replacement, but after the hamburger in that condition, I don't think I want to go back. This is what gets people / kids, weird delineation, sick. It's what gets people sick. Watch what you eat. Check your child's food. Lesson learned.
You know what?
Her kid died. Yeah,
Dude.
she died.
I'm taking Maria's side, dude. I feel bad for her 9-year-old.
That's a
'cause
pink
this
burger. But it's already cooked. It's not even real meat, dude. That's what I don't.
Dude, man, I'd want it to be thoroughly brown the whole way through if I'm gonna eat a McDonald's burger, man. So you know what, Maria, you're all right.
I'm surprised these people even took a chance from eating it to like stop and look at it and be like, "What? It's pink."
Dude, but we're the type of dudes that would expose a shitty restaurant. McDonald's included.
Yeah.
That's messed up. Maria, I hope your 9-year-old's doing all right, because that's messed, man.
I could do this forever. I just can't. I can't. I
Do you
really
wanna do
can't.
one more?
Yeah. Okay.
You want to do the longie or the shorty?
Who?
This is weird. Not great prices.
Wait, what?
There's
Yeah,
a-
not great prices. What kind of person you have to be complaining about the prices at McDonald's? It's
Yeah.
the same everywhere.
Right.
The prices is the other one. My fish sandwich is usually 30 cents cheaper. All right, let's end with this one. I only gave a 1 star because I had to. Otherwise, they'd be a negative 100.
Oh, Kissy. Her name's Kissy.
Kissy.
So white.
Yeah.
Trash. Dude.
This place is horrible. The people they have working there are absolutely no customer service skills. They all seem to hate their damn jobs. They work at a McDonald's in Compton.
Also, I feel like I love this like idea that these are customer service professionals.
I know. Like, what is I just don't understand what people think that like life is supposed to be.
Right.
They all seem to hate their damn jobs. We ordered through a drive-thru and we got home, some food was missing. I sent my daughter back to get her stuff. This chick sent her daughter alone into the Compton McDonald's. She probably got a pink burger too. We ordered through the drive-thru and we got home, some food was missing, sent my daughter back, and I told her to take her fries so she can get new ones since they would be nasty by the time she came back. The employee by the name of Clarissa, named her, gave her attitude and rolled her eyes, telling the other workers that she had supposedly had not received her chicken nuggets. Now, why the fuck, TF, she's not that badass, why TF will we drive all the way back to get them? The owner of this establishment. Please train your employees. Your restaurant is shit because of them. Look at you are my favorite reviews. The reason nothing gets done and the employees continue with their horrible service is because nobody says anything. Trust me. If we've learned anything from being this, people are saying something. They don't give a fuck. No one takes the time to call corporate. Here's the number to the customers. Oh, this fucking narc.
Yeah, I know.
Her name is Miriam Guzman. Is the name of the store manager. Jesus Christ. To the employees, if you don't like your job, then find something else. Maybe somewhere where you don't deal with the public.
Ooh,
What?
Man.
Reality.
What? Go ahead.
What reality? She's like, find a better customer service job. Go work at the DMV. Go be a 911 dispatch operator and listen to people screaming about getting their arm cut off or something like that. That's the job? That's what you want to do?
Like get a different job.
God.
It's like
Kissy's,
they work at McDonald's.
Kissy's left a lot of bad. I'm not even going to go into it. This is an
Ooh,
actual rabbit hole. This is an actual rabbit hole, dude.
I have sympathy for people that work at McDonald's. That's a rough job. So
it is a rough job. And it's not, they're like, go find a better job. Well, no.
You're at
people
the
don't want to
bottom.
work at McDonald's.
Right.
But you do it because you need money.
Exactly.
These people are heroes.
They are.
Okay? They're actual heroes. It's just because you come in bitching, trying to ruin their good time. They're all hanging out, trying to bang each other, partying.
Let them have fun.
Let them have
it's
fun.
a rough existence. We've talked about this.
These people are all shitting on the restaurant because they feel ashamed for going to McDonald's. That's exactly what's going on.
There is a lot of I'm ashamed of
this
the
is shame.
restaurant I am
This is
patronizing.
shame. This is shame.
Shoot, what was I gonna? Oh well, but yeah, but all right. I do want to say, man, there's a very good chance that this is a bad restaurant.
Yeah.
Let's
we got to
be
start
real.
going to some of
Let's
these.
be real.
We got to review these places on our own.
Do you want to do it?
You want to go to the McDonald's in Compton?
We'll talk
Maybe
about
not
it.
that one. We'll go to, not to be,
I like Compton. It's not bad.
I haven't been.
It's a nice.
I don't know if anyone's dying for me to go.
Yeah, let's go. Zach goes to Compton.
Yeah. I'll go to Compton.
Do a field piece.
Yeah, dude. Let's do a field report. We'll take a camera to Compton. We'll review the burgers. I'll get it pink. I'll eat it and get salmonella or whatever and sue the restaurant.
E. coli.
Take the franchise down.
Sounds
Actually,
good.
if I was in that scenario, I wouldn't ruin the franchise. I would demand that they transfer ownership of the franchise to me, and then I would use it as a power
That's the real move. Yeah,
that's how you turn money into money.
right.
More money.
That's the move. Because if you get one lump sum in a settlement,
You're not thinking long term. You got to think
You're
about
not.
equity at that point.
right?
All right, good business advice. Follow the Instagram. Watch these videos. Just tell someone to watch the video. I'm not asking you to share this on your timeline or anything.
I am.
I mean, you could.
What is the cost?
It's nothing, but like people don't want to do that. They won't spend. Just tell
What are you
someone to
trying
listen.
Nobody's listening is off brand for you.
Yeah.
Marsha, just share it.
Just share it.
All right.
Bye.
All right.
Time is a